Thanks for staying with us. As you know, there's a lot happening in Port St. Lucie this weekend to help people with illnesses, including cancer, and one of those events is a special Hats Off for Cancer Mad Hatter event going on out at the Civic Centre. And to talk to us today about it is Marty Horn. Marty, thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Ed.
You've been a resident for many years of Port St. Lucie.
Well, we've been here about 30-something years.
Been
yes.
involved in a lot of good causes, including putting together this important event.
Yes.
And we're having another one coming up this weekend, the Mad Hatter event.
That's correct. Saturday morning, 9 to 2, we'll be holding our collection at the Civic Centre, Center Lobby, Civic Centre. We're in our 5th year. It's our annual 5th. And we collect, last year we collected, oh golly, maybe 900 hats plus, golly, I don't know, several $100s in donations.
That's fantastic. And why the hats? What's the idea behind hats?
Originally, a lady by the name of Tara Lawrence, she lost her father for prostate cancer, and she was going to the hospital continually and visiting with children with cancer. And she found their biggest issue was their baldness, being both cold and uncomfortable looking. And so she started doing mailings and letters, and people responded very well, and that was the beginning of Hats Off for Cancer. This was about 1996, and since then they've accumulated over 1.5 million hats that they've donated around the world to kids that need them.
That's fantastic.
Or request them. Anyone can request them too.
And people come forward with all sorts of interesting hats and things that kids
yes.
would really appreciate.
Yeah, the key to it is it has to be clean, it has to be new, and it can't have any funky logos, beer logos, or whatever the case may be. It has to be child-oriented.
Makes a lot of sense. Glad you pointed that out. People might be well-intended, but donate some other kind of hat. It has to be clean and new.
We even request in the plastic bag if they could do it, so it just maintains its cleanliness.
And I've seen some of the pictures from this event, and I know that the big top hats and things that look like the Cat in the Hat and all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, it's interesting. We have several ladies that all year they crochet hats. Last year, one lady brought us 90-something hats that she actually crocheted.
Wow.
And we have multiple people that are doing this, and it's really wonderful. And then we have companies donating $100 checks and so forth for the organization, and it's good stuff. And everyone relates to cancer today. We're all touched by it in one way or another.
Everybody's been hit in one way or another. One
Correct.
family, or in the family, or a friend, or somebody.
Right. And when it's a child, it's even worse, obviously.
Yes, it's really terrible then. And the hats is kind of a fun way to, just a little thing you can do to help out.
Yeah, I mean, you approach a child and say, what would you like, when you have a handful of 20, 30 hats, and they could take 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever they like.
Right.
I have one company that just actually, they purchased 100 doo-wop, is that what they call them? The rag hats?
Oh, I think do-rags.
The do-rags,
the do-rags.
Yeah. They purchased 100 of them.
I have mine in my back pocket over here.
Do you? Anyway, so they donated those, and yeah, it's a nice touch. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice way to help out. So it's Saturday, October 11th.
Correct.
Just
from 9 to 2.
9 to 2. Stop by the Civic Centre.
That's correct. And my phone is available. My email is available, and we're here to help any way we can. And
okay, why don't you give us that phone number?
Well, the phone number is 772-618-0151. That's my cell. And email me at coachmh72@yahoo.com. And I also own a business in Stewart called Banner Sign, which you could drop off hats there as well, Banner on Canner.
Banner on Canner.
And we're good to go. We're excited. Again, it's our 5th year, and each year it's grown continually, so it's fun.
It's going to make you feel good to know that you're helping in kind of an unusual way, but some kids are going to be happy. Lots of kids, hopefully, who need them.
I agree.
And they see some fun hat they get to pick out.
And I have several volunteers who actually go out and distribute the hats. I'm basically, I collect. I do the groundwork, and they go out and they...
And then it's local area hospitals?
It's local preferably, but we've sent them, well, Orlando, we've sent multiples, and we send them all over the country. I'll get in touch eventually with the corporate office, and they'll tell me how to distribute if we don't distribute locally. But this year we will be distributing locally by several people who volunteered to do that.
Well, great. We appreciate your efforts, taking the time to come here and tell us about it.
Thank you.
To set this event up to really make a difference to somebody out there.
I agree with you. That's what life's all about.
Marty Horn, good to have you here.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it too. Thank you.
All right. And we'll be back after this quick message, so stay with us.